I had a doctor, he didn't want to do any kind of diagnostics. All he did was come in and say, well, you have pain because of your back injury. You should go back to your chronic pain doctor. The next time I came into the ER, I got diagnosed with pancreatitis that was so bad, they thought I was going to go into cardiac arrest. I could have died because of ableism.
Damn.
Look like a mess. Look like a mess. You say hi to Timmy though. Timmy doesn't look like a mess. Say hi. Say hi, little one. Say hi to the vlog. Say happy Wednesday, everybody. Say hi. Say hi. Philip says hi too over there. Say hi. Hi, hi. And then Noe. We got Noe all the way over there. Being a curmudgeon. Yeah, he's a curmudgeon. And Frank's somewhere. He's hiding. Yeah, welcome to Wednesday. God, I look like a fucking mess. I'm sorry, that's not sweat. That's my moisturizer. I put a ton of it on because I needed it. Yeah, that's not sweat. That is moisturizer. So today's goals, I had my first doctor's appointment with my endocrinologist, which took me forever to get because of my primary doctor submitted the wrong CPT codes, insurance codes, to my insurance, so I had to have it resubmitted, and then they didn't tell me when they had been resubmitted, so I'm just like sitting at home waiting for like a letter, a referral letter and stuff, right? So I have that appointment coming up, which gave me really bad, sorry it is so dark in here. I'm supposed to be better with lighting because I'm like a YouTuber, but I'm not like a real YouTuber. Holy shit, that's bad. Crap. I'm not doing good today. Trying to open the slider. Not too much so my neighbors don't hear me yelling at a camera. So yeah, I've had a lot of anxiety. I didn't sleep good at all last night because of my anxiety about my appointment. I don't like doctor's appointments. I especially don't like doctor's appointments with new doctors, even though I know this doctor is gonna really help me with the tumor and shit, but I guess because I've had a lot of bad experiences with new doctors who have kind of put the blame on all my problems. I better sit down. Let me sit down. Yeah, we have plastic back on the bed to remind Noe that that's not where he pees. So yeah, so it looks like I have my bed all wrapped up like I'm going away, you know, and this is my country house and I'm going away for the summer. It's just some really nice house like in the Hamptons or something so I can enjoy the breeze from the ocean. No, this is not one. I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those vloggers. I only have one house. This is it. Welcome. So yeah, I had a lot of anxiety last night. And remember how in my other vlog I told you guys, like, I basically, if I have a lot of anxiety, I'll stay up sometimes all night just like wired watching YouTube or reading on the internet or just listening to music and staring off into space. That's me. So yeah, I guess I have a lot of these problems or these issues with doctors because of, you know, some of the stuff I've dealt with in the past. Like, remember, God, it was like 2 years, was it 2 years ago? A year and a half ago. Remember the first time I tried to go back to the doctors and I didn't go because that doctor gave me a panic attack? Yeah, that doctor, the first time I saw her, she blamed all my problems on my weight and my injury, which we know now, I gained all this weight because I had a tumor and prolactin levels higher than a pregnant woman, but I digress. And she gave me a panic attack because I was so freaked out going back to this doctor who, and she also screwed up some of my testing too. Like, I was supposed to get a bunch of testing in between my first and second appointment with this doctor a couple years ago, and her office royally screwed it up. The other thing too, this doctor also, the old doctor from a year and a half ago, she told me she didn't have time for all my problems. and that I had to choose that day. And then she spent like 15 minutes because she didn't have enough time for all my problems, but she had enough time to berate me for 15 minutes about my weight and how all my problems have to do with my weight, and I need to get that under control. And none of them listen to me when I go, you know, I don't eat fast food. I try to eat healthy. I'm human. I like the way food tastes, but I don't eat fast food. I don't binge eat. The only time I've had fast food, like the last time I had fast food where I was eating from fast food was in 2013. I had my gallbladder out, so I really can't have that kind of food anymore. The only time we've been to fast food is the Taco Bell hotel, and I got like a Mountain Dew slushie, and we got some of those twisty things that didn't taste good, and that was the last time I had fast food. So yeah, so I have a lot of like trauma issues from seeing doctors. Like, I've also had a doctor accuse me of being on ecstasy, a pain doctor. That was awesome, and he did it in front of other patients too, that was double awesome. That was just great. That was the doctor who would make me sit through TED Talk to get my pain medication. So it was like, here, you need to dance for your script. And then I get out of there and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna need double the medication you just gave me for today because of what you just put me through. And you're supposed to be a pain doctor, a doctor who knows about HIPAA laws and stuff, and you're telling me in front of other patients that, well, I don't know if you're on X or not, but if you partied last weekend, I mean, I don't care. And I'm like, I didn't party. Like, I had a very, very bad pain. What are you talking about? I can go on and on about all the negative experiences I've had with doctors, which is the point of all this. So when I have a new appointment with a new doctor, I'm just like, and the other thing too is doctors are like, no, they are really smart, intelligent people. And they don't like being questioned. And they don't like you saying, well, no, it's not my weight. No, it's not this, because I do X, Y, Z. Do you think it could be something? They don't like that. They don't like being questioned. They don't like you saying that, no, I think you're wrong. They don't like any of that. They don't like input. They just want to be able to sit there. Some of them want to just sit there and tell you, this is your fault, which is ableist. The whole thing is ableist. And if you're someone who has chronic health problems, you've probably encountered ableism in going to the doctors or any kind of medical facility. It's a problem in mostly the United States. When I've talked to other people who are in other countries with like nationalized healthcare, or especially the UK seems to be a lot more with it when it comes to disability rights or educating people. That's where the spoon theory came from, was a woman who was living in the UK. But here in America, we're very individualistic, where it's, you need to take care of yourself. You need to learn how to be self-sufficient. If you can't work and take care of yourself, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's your fault. You need to figure this out so you can get a job and pay taxes and be like the rest of us and conform. And when some of us can't conform to the norm, we're left sitting here going, where do I fit in? Where are my rights? Where is the empathy for me, you know? And it's just the way I feel like Western cultures have kind of become. It's very much, if you can't take care of yourself, you're seen as worthless. And I think that's where a lot of my self-esteem issues I've talked about come from, is that I can't support myself. I can't even take care of myself, and most of the time I feel guilty and depressed and sad because of it. And so when I just encounter doctors like this, that just makes it so much worse. Like, it's not right, and I wish there was a lot more education about ableism and how negative it can be to basically put the blame on a patient. It's like, you would never tell someone, oh, well, I guess, actually, yeah, I have seen this. I was gonna say you would never tell someone that cancer was their fault, but I have seen where people were told, no, because you smoked cigarettes for X amount of years, you got lung cancer, this is your fault. That's even fucked up. Or things like AIDS. People are still told that's your fault. Nobody chooses to get cancer or AIDS or to become disabled or have chronic health issues. Nobody chooses this. Nobody wants this life. Now, yeah, we have seen things like, which really kind of ruined this as well, the Gypsy Rose Dee Dee Blanchard story, which now everybody is just out there looking for someone who has Munchausen, is faking it and stuff, which, yeah, and most of these people are other disabled people, which is crazy. That's something I've noticed here, is it's usually other people with chronic illnesses who want to point fingers and say, no, you don't have a chronic illness because I have one, and if you can't be like, if you're not like me or whatever, then this must not be real. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's a whole another rabbit hole, but it's just a lot sometimes. Some of the things that I've dealt with healthcare, you know, that like, I just have so many stories, you know, about doctors putting me off, like my pancreatitis. That's another one. When I was getting pancreatitis and I was going to the ER, I had a doctor who didn't want to run any blood work. He didn't want to do any kind of diagnostics. All he did was come in and say, well, you have pain because of your back injury. You should go back to your chronic pain doctor. That's what they're there for. I was having pancreatitis. The next time I came into the ER with that pain, I got diagnosed with pancreatitis that was so bad, they thought I was going to go into cardiac arrest. I could have died because of ableism. So that's kind of like, I guess my point is just like, ableism has caused so much grief for me. And I don't even think some of these doctors or people know that they're doing it, because it's just been so ingrained into our Western culture that you should be able to solve your problems. You should be able to be self-sufficient. You should be able to just fix everything internally and not bother anybody with your problems. And it's gotta stop. And ableism doesn't just happen with people who are disabled or have chronic health issues. It happens in a lot of aspects in our life. Homeless people, I've seen it with racism. Oh, just work harder and pull yourself up by your bootstraps. That's wrong. Did you know that actually the term pull yourself up by your bootstraps, I want to say, was started in the early 1900s, like 1920 or so. And it was a way of saying you can't do it on your own because it is physically impossible to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Did you know that? It's physically impossible to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You have to have someone to help you. Back then, the saying was as to say, doing something impossible, because it's physically impossible to pull yourself up by your bootstraps on your own, that you need help. And that was what that term originally kind of meant, was that you needed help because it was impossible to do that. And somehow over the years, it just got turned into this, no, you need to learn to do the impossible and fix yourself so that you don't bother the rest of us, because we're all just too busy trying to be self-sufficient ourselves. Which I've noticed a lot of it's changed, I feel like, where people are starting to realize, no, you can't, nobody can do it alone, nobody, and that you need help. But it's still frustrating because there's a large majority of people who still believe in that crap, that still believe that you can pull yourself up by your bootstraps, which is physically impossible. It's physically impossible. So, yeah. I'm gonna chill a little bit while I'm waiting for my appointment. Try and calm down. I'm hoping it'll be a fast appointment. So, yeah. Wish me luck. Maybe this will work. Nope. Lord, the things we do for thumbnails, right? Right. Damn it, that's not gonna work. Back hurts. Damn it, the things we do for thumbnails. I don't even like thumbnails anymore. They're a pain in the ass. And no one ever really clicks on them anyways. Like, good Lord. Have a good thumbnail. Make sure it's good. It's good. The algorithm. God, that's a shitty angle too. Meh. Jesus Christ. Christ. Good fucking shit. Now if I can get my ass down here on the floor, I can do this thumbnail. I guess I should be smiling or something, but I don't know. I'm tired after doing all this crap for this thumbnail. I don't know what to do with my braids. I feel like my hair's gotten so long and thick, I feel like my braids are like ropes. Captures my mood and how I feel about my hair. It's just so fucking long. I need to cut so bad, but yeah. I think this will be a good thumbnail, right? Conveys my mood. Fucking crazy. That's my mood. Fucking crazy. Okay. Let me get some scissors and I guess we can just open the boxes here, which I kicked the other ones over there, which now I'm gonna have to kick them back. Yikes. 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 Okay, now I got my weapon of choice. Just kidding, just kidding. The algorithm must really love me. Okay, so how do I open these without doxing myself? I'm gonna open this heavy one up right now. I think I know what it is. I'll just put the big box in front of this box and you won't be able to see my address. I think I know what this is, but yeah, we had to order some new bedding stuff and I wanted to get rid of the shower curtain we have, the one with all the mermaids. I'll show you later, but I wanted to upgrade from that. And I'll tell you one of the reasons why I really wanted to get a new shower curtain was that shower curtain, I know, it's a kid's shower curtain and it's got cartoon mermaids on it, right? Well, I got that shower curtain from Target, and during that time we needed a new shower curtain. And I remember we went to Target that night, and that day I had been depressed all day, crying. And that was during the time that I had been told by a few doctors, you can't have kids. You better not get pregnant and have a baby because you will be bedbound. You will be screwed. And so I was dealing with that, right? And knowing what we know now, I had high prolactin levels. My prolactin levels were higher than a 9-month pregnant woman. So I was having to deal with the fact that I'll never be a mother while having the hormone levels of a pregnant woman. And I think the combination of the two really fucked with my mental state. But so we went to Target that night and I was depressed and I didn't see anything that I liked at all. And I saw this shower curtain. It had mermaids on it, and even though it was a kid's shower curtain, I'm like, I want this one, Patrick. And he's like, really, you want that? And I go, yeah, I want this one because it makes me happy. And it's the first thing today that has made me happy, was seeing this shower curtain. It was the first thing all day that made me happy and smile. And so I want this shower curtain. And so that's why I got that shower curtain. And so I feel like right now, and I think a lot of people, I think it's just there's probably like a change in like where we're at in like our solar system is in the galaxy or something, if you follow all that stuff like astrology or planetary alignments, nature, lunar cycles, whatever, in a spiritual way. I feel like there's like a shift going on where we're all going to be starting a new chapter. And maybe that's just because we're all getting vaccines and the pandemic is like, it seems like we got some hope, right? Because everybody's getting their vaccines. Things are getting better and people are starting to get back out. Like I know I'm ready to go, right? I'm ready to go. So I feel like right now, because of all that, and there just seems like there's something else where like there's a shift going on where everybody's going to be starting a new chapter and everything's gonna, you know, change and be good. So, okay. I got some lip scrub. This is like an all natural like coconut scrub, lip scrub from Amazon that I get. Yeah, there's that. Ooh. This is the glycolic acid I think they call, yeah, this is an anti-wrinkle toner, but it's got glycolic acid and vitamin A. This stuff is great. It's by Derma E. It's a mother-daughter black-owned brand from what I remember of my research and stuff. So it's a really good, it's affordable. I think this was 12 bucks. So Patrick was like, get two. That's pretty good. So I love this stuff. It's not too hard on my skin because I have sensitive skin when it comes to glycolic stuff like this. But I also really like it because it really helps clear up my acne and help with my pores and blackheads and stuff like that. So I really like using it. So this does not mess with my skin where I can use it every day. Where the Mario starts with a B. I think they sell it at Ulta, and I think Sephora sells it too, and you can get it on Amazon. You can get it anywhere. That stuff is a little too hard for my skin because like some like glycolic acids, things like that can give you a chemical burn. So you got to be very careful with that stuff. And a lot of the acid stuff in in the skincare products, acids and things, you don't even want to go in the sun in, or you want to make sure you have sunscreen on and stuff. So there's that. We had to get some pillows, which are probably here somewhere. So I got we get pillow protectors. We have a mattress protector because we have a cat who sometimes, you know, gets too anxious and pees on the bed, which is embarrassing. But you know, like we've learned how to, like, we've gotten lucky too. He's never ruined anything except like sheets and stuff. And so, like, you know, which is great. Amazon's got some pretty affordable bedding and stuff. So like we have a couple like change outs and everything. So these are waterproof. And then also too, allergens. If you suffer with allergies like me, you want to get something like this. It also helps with bed bugs. Bed bugs are a thing. Especially, I live out in the desert and we get a lot of bed bugs and stuff. I remember as a kid going to like this museum that was up in the high desert, up in like Joshua. It wasn't in Joshua Tree. I think it was in Yucca Valley, and they were telling us about bugs in the desert, and they told us about I think they were bed bugs and how they could get into your bed and they would bite your toes. And as a kid growing up, and even now, I was freaked that there were bugs or something at the end of my bed that was gonna bite the shit out of my toe. So yeah. Oh shit, this is heavy. Oh, this is my soap. This is my favorite soap, you guys. This stuff is bomb. Okay. Dr. Teal's. Dr. Teal's knows where it's at, okay? Dr. Teal knows what's up. And they got a ton of these. On Amazon, you can get them in packs of 4 or 2, or you could just buy one. But I got this one is Pink Himalayan Salt. And it's got aloe vera, shea butter, vitamin E, and it's supposed to help hydrate your skin. This is great. They also have a lavender one that's really good. They have eucalyptus. They have all kinds of like scents and stuff. And I like it because I really like Epsom salt for like chronic pain issues. And so like I feel like it does something if I use it. Sometimes like I get in the shower and I'll just lather myself up and just leave the soap on there for a while, hoping that maybe it'll help my back pain somehow. It doesn't, but you know, a girl can dream. But yeah, this stuff, Dr. Teal's, is great. They also make Epsom salts. They have bath oils. They have lotion. Their lotion's great. They have a lot of great like bath products, stuff like that. Let's go for this big box here. And then, okay, so you guys know my big U pillow that I have on the bed. I've kind of gotten like tired of it because it's so big. It takes up the bed, and I feel like it's like pushing poor Patrick off the bed and kind of like separates us, and I don't like that. So I found a smaller one, and this one's actually I like a little bit better because the one I have, I like moved it and stretched it and the inside ripped. So that's something to be careful for. I didn't link any link any particular U-pillow or anything in that video, but just when you're looking for those U-pillows, if you're going to get it, look at the lining and see what it's like. It seems like the ones, like if you're gonna get a really good durable one that has, it's waterproof and you can take the pillowcase off of it and actually wash it. Like some of them say you can do that, but when you take that and unzip it and you look inside, the material that holds the stuffing is crap. It is crap. And the one I got had like memory foam and it was all cut up into little bits, and because I ripped that inner lining inside the pillowcase that you could wash, I couldn't take it off and wash it. So yeah, a lot of technical issues with that. I've seen some that are like, that have the waterproof ones, but they're a couple $100 for a pillow. I guess if you have the money and you're willing to invest in it, that's great. But I know that these are like pregnancy pillows. And one thing Patrick was telling me, he goes, well, anything for pregnancy, Keisha, they're going to jack up the price and make it as like cheap as possible, because it's one of those industries where things get marked up a lot. He took a lot of business courses in school, you know, it's whatever, you know, like he's got so many freaking degrees and stuff, and it's just like basically a computer or a calculator. I can just have him compute anything, but you know, whatever, smart people. Anyway, so yeah, this is just like a U-pillow, and it's shorter. You can see the picture right there. I think you can. There's kind of a glare from my window, but there's like a lady. It's short, so it's just for like your head and like your front and your back, and it's not super long, because I have a pillow that I use to put between my knees to sleep, to help keep my spine straight when I sleep, because I'm a side sleeper. I just really need something for like my head, neck, and stuff, so we'll see how this do. But I did like that. It just had a lot of functionability issues. Okay, what else did I get? Oh, I got some more pencils. I needed some more HB sketch pencils. You guys know I've been trying to get back into drawing and stuff like that. What is this? Oh. I also got a Moroccan hair oil. It's just hair oil. I had this hair oil that my mom got me a couple of years ago that lasted me for a long time, and I really like it, especially right now since I'm trying to help my poor hair that needs a haircut very badly, because I haven't had one. But I will be getting my out of quarantine haircut soon, once I get my second vax, which is next week. I get my second vax next week. And then they're saying it takes 2 weeks. So yeah, this is just hair oil. My hair is like curly, frizzy. And honestly, up until a few years ago, I didn't actually know how to take care of my curly hair at all. Just from other videos of people I've seen on the internet. Ooh, this is cool. So it comes in this bottle and it's got a pump. The other one was like a dopper, or the squirt things, you know, where you suck up the liquid and then you squirt. It was one of those, okay? I don't know the technical term. I'm not one of those people like Patrick with degrees that knows technical terms and shit, okay? I'm doing the best I can, alright? Alright, okay, so this thing, so it had one of the, but this is a pump. This has got argan oil in it and other stuff. I basically looked at the ingredients of my old hair oil and looked at some of the main ingredients, and then looked for something that had some of the same main ingredients that I like. So I'll let you know how this goes. I hope it works. I hope it's good. Yeah, my hair just, it curls better. It seems to curl better, not be as frizzy, and just like healthier when I do the hair oil in it. I've tried the hair gel. I tried the hair gel thing, and I used to use like a sea salt spray, but I felt like that kind of dried my hair out some, which I guess putting salt in my hair, duh, that's gonna dry out my hair. But yeah, so let's see. Oh, we gotta, so this is the replacement shower curtain we got. Maybe we'll put that up later when Patrick gets home. He can help. Yeah, it's just like a blue white ombre. I wanted something just simple and clean. because I'm used to looking at all those different mermaids on there, and I just wanted something a little more calmer. I feel like here lately I've been trying to organize things in a way where it's just less stressful to look at it. I feel like here lately I feel like I'm getting to a point with like the cabergoline and being on that where I'm able to function a little bit better and be a little more with it, which is nice. Let's see. We got some bath rugs because the rugs we have are nasty and we need to get rid of them because they're nasty. And I got some just regular, like, came in a two pack, turquoise. They're like this fiber, I don't know, like, you know, like a shag rug type thing. Is that what they call it? Shag rug? I don't know. That sounds like a 70s term. Shag rug. Anyways, that reminds me of Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me. Man, those were popular movies in the early 2000s. Remember, Beyonce was in one of those movies, the Austin Powers movies. Yeah, that's right. Beyonce was in an Austin Powers movie. Yeah, I might have to rewatch that sometime. She was also in the Pink Panther, yes. Why don't you check up on it? Anyways, I used to sing that song in high school, but yeah, I got this. It's washable. That was kind of what I wanted. Something that would be washable and not like shred apart and shit. Yeah, and then we got some towels. I just got two like really big, or is it two? Or was it a 4-pack? It's a 4-pack because the really big bath towels were expensive, and I looked at some of the people's reviews, and let me tell you, some of the reviews, like, I was like, really? Like, you paid that for that? Do you ever do that where you see something and you're like, I can't pay that money for that, even if it's like $5, but you know it's not worth $5, and you're just like, I want it, but I can't do it. I know, but no. No, I can't. And then you usually find something that's better, that's the same price, and you're like, yeah, I'm glad I held out. Anyway, so yeah, we just got a 4-pack of towels. They're turquoise. You notice a theme. I've over the years really like been drawn to like blues and emerald greens. I feel like it's very calming for me. Let's see, what else do we have here? There's my soap. Oh, I think these are pillows. Some of them. We got, I think, 2 sets of 2. So we got 4 pillows. I know that we have some other stuff from Amazon that's coming later in the week. Just like some tank tops. Some new tank tops I got because I don't know if you guys ever heard of this, but I guess apparently when you are pregnant and you have really high prolactin levels, you produce some enzyme or something, and it makes you sweat blue. Fucking blue. It makes you sweat blue. Like a smurf. So, back last fall, I had some white shirts, some white tank tops, and they started kind of getting this blue tint to the top of them. And they started getting this blue tinge to the top of them, right? And I thought it was the detergent we were using because the detergent was blue. And I just thought, okay, I just put too much detergent in, or I dumped the detergent in over the shirt. Fuck it, whatever. They were cheap shirts. They were cheap tank tops from Amazon, right? My mom does a lot of research started doing a lot of research on my PROLACTINOMA after I got diagnosed. And one of the things she found out was that when you have this high thing, it makes you sweat blue. What the fuck? And she told me this. She goes, did you ever have this problem where you'd get blue on the sheets or the toilet seat? Yeah, the toilet seat. I guess that was a problem. If you look it up, sweating blue prolactin levels or high prolactin levels, you'll see a bunch of pictures of toilet seats all over the internet. She's like, did you ever have this issue? And I go, oh my god, some of my shirts are blue. Yeah, so I was a smurf. I was sweating blue. Blue! I was sweating blue. My prolactin levels were so high. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, these are king pillows. I'm sure once I take these out, they'll pop up, right? But yeah, we needed some new, ooh, these are nice pillows, so. Ta-da! So yeah, that was it. Pillows, got our shower curtain, I got my hair oils. Yeah. Oh, did I tell you I talked to the doctor? Yes, I almost forgot, like fucking foggy brain. So yes, I had my appointment with the doctors earlier, speaking of, you know, high prolactin levels and sweating blue and whatnot. I talked to him. I have to go see him in person, and he is referring me to a ophthalmologist and a neurosurgeon. He says that I'm probably not going to have surgery on the tumor. God, I hope not. But because it's responding to the medication, so I just need to stay on the meds. which thank God they're working, because I don't want to have fucking surgery on my head, which that surgery, they go through your nose Egyptian style. You know how like the Egyptians used to mummify people by taking their brains out through their nose with like a claw thing? Apparently that's how they do this surgery. So I'd be having like Egyptian style surgery. I don't want that. No, I don't want to do that. So yeah, I have to go see him. I have to go see a neurosurgeon just so they can check everything out, because when I go to stand up sometimes real fast, I get dizzy. I still have eye headaches, and so he wants me to go see, and he also wants me to go see the ophthalmologist to make sure that I don't have any eye damage. That was one of the things that they were worried about, because they think I've had this, I think I've had this tumor for a long time, and it's gone undiagnosed for a long time, so they were really hoping that it didn't do any permanent damage to my eyes, which I don't have any problems with blurred vision. Like, there has been occasional times I have, but I think that at least I thought that might be normal. So I don't know, they're gonna do a visual field test on me to make sure everything's okay. Cross my fingers. But yeah, that's the update on the doctors. I get to stay on the same dose of the tumor med. But yeah, I was sweating blue. Blue! Blue! Frank's helping.
Frank's helping?
Yeah, he's helping.
That's good, Frank.
Say goodbye to the mermaids, but it's okay. It's a new chapter.
Moving on to better things.
Blue, calming blue, right? Frank, right? Right? Yeah. Look, it's kind of pink. Part of the shower curtain.
Oh, yeah. Like
from the dye and stuff like that. Kind of like my shirts when I was sweating blue from my high prolactin levels. So we got it on the pole. They gave us shower rings with it too, like these little metal ones. That's nice, we get new shower rings. They don't really match the shower pole, but that's okay. Boop boop. Ooh, look at that. Nice.
Very nicer.
It does look nice. It'll be a lot more calming to look at, I think.
Yeah.
Nice. Check it out. Whoop whoop. The new rug down, and it looks pretty good. Yeah, I already took my bra off and put my yammies on. I'm tired, man. I don't know. I'm tired, so I'm gonna finish getting ready for bed. We gotta wash our towels, but this is kind of nice. This is nice. It's very calming. It's very spa-like, like a Zen spa. I don't know, I'm talking out of my ass. It's late, I'm tired, so that note, as always, I'm sending lots of love to everybody, because we all need love. We're almost out of quarantine. Yes! I love you. I'll see you in my next Desert Mermaid adventure vlog thing, whatever. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.